Hey, what's going on? This is Pastor Tyrone. God bless you. I'm driving headed down to the store. There was something on my mind I just had to get off my chest. Being a black man and loving Jesus the way I do and walking with him and knowing that he is my everything. The word of God is the most powerful thing in the universe. And the word is true. It don't come back void. It always accomplished what it was sent to do. And he sent his word and it healed them. I'm sending a word. I believe that God will heal you in the hearing of it. And this is it. My people perish for a lack of knowledge. People are perishing because of ignorance. Ignorance in the reality of what the times we're living in. We have an election coming on in America, coming up very soon in November, which is probably less than 30 days away. And we have to go to the polls. There was times when we didn't really necessarily have to go to the polls. We should have went. I didn't vote a few years. But this year, it's imperative that everybody go out and vote. There's a lot on the line for Christians and for black people and for America at large. There's a lot on the line. Now, black people, we need to stop being ignorant concerning the devices of Satan. Satan is using this racial manipulation to cause you to vote foolishly. Take color out of the conversation. Take black, white out of the conversation. We're talking about the legacy of our children. We're talking about the legacy of this nation. We're talking about the legacy of Christianity. We're talking about God, and we're talking about Satan. Now, whose side are you on? Are you on the black side? Really? It's more, and let's just keep it real. More black people are killing black people than any cop, any white person, or anything else. We're killing each other just to get that off the floor. But let's go past that, because that's not really why I'm on here. I'm on here to let you know, number one, how in the world, from a Christian standpoint, how in the world can you justify voting for a party and a candidate who believes in killing babies all the way up into the 9th trimester, the 9th stage, the last 9th month of the baby's birth? Carmela believes it's okay to kill it. Now, she's not going to say that point blank, but I can show you video, and I will. Right now I'm driving, but I'm going to show you video where she has said she don't think there should be any limit to that. Now, she's changed, okay? Remember, she's changed. How are we going to vote for her? How are we going to vote for someone who bragged about putting black people in jail? This is on the black side. We can go spiritual, we can go natural. Who are we going to vote for a person who had on her stage when she had her big convention, a woman who's a confessed witch, throwing up demonic witch signs, Satan symbols and stuff, and dancing like hoochie? How are we going to vote for a woman who lies every time she talks? She's lying. She said that concerning the border, for a good example, concerning the border, she said she don't feel that an illegal person that came here illegally, crossed the border, but via jump the fence, via snuck over, however, illegally, that they should be considered a criminal. She has even gone as far as to say that everybody that come here, whether legal or illegal, should have the right to all the benefits of the America, as far as food and money and places. They don't take care of us, but they'll take care of them. This is another thing. She's opened the border. She's opened the border. Right now we got people in North Carolina who are dying, and they're trying to get supplies to them. They're telling us now all the money that they spend on these illegal aliens and on Ukraine, we're out of FEMA money. FEMA don't have no money. This is the administration that did that. They're not for us. They're not for black people. She's not for black. She's not black. First of all, let's be honest. She is not a black person. She don't even understand the black culture. She have never been around it. She became black when she started running for president. When she started getting involved with politics, she became black. Now she wants to be the first black woman president, because nobody would have really cared that if she was the first Indian. That wouldn't have gotten as much traction. But first black, black people gonna go out and vote for her because she's black. She's not black. She don't claim black. She just started claiming black. That's why Donald Trump said, well, when did you become black? And then people say, well, he's insulting her. Yes, she need to be insulted because she's lying. Whether he's black or white or whoever it is, if you're lying, you're lying. Call them out on their lie. You're a politician, get ready. You're going to get called out on your lies. But listen, we have to wake up. We have to realize that the devil is playing for keeps. This is the most consequential election in our lifetime. If we don't vote right this time, we may not get a second chance, because the Antichrist is ready to launch his campaign. He's already launched it via the Democratic Party, via the homosexual transgender movement. He's already launched it with killing babies up to the last trimester. He's already launched it, opened up the border to anybody and everybody, because they need chaos. They need to have this chaos, and they need new voters, because see, black people are waking up, so they got to get a new voter. They got to get somebody else who's going to fall for their foolishness. They'll throw money at you to make you vote. They'll throw welfare and all these different things to make you vote for them. But listen, I believe in a capitalist society. America was built on the capitalist way of doing things. We are a capitalist society. The welfare was brought to bring black people. There are times you need money. Let's understand it. But we got generations of black people depending on the government. That was a ploy to throw us into bondage, to need them, to feel like we can't make it without them. Why do you think Planned Parenthood is in all the black communities, by and large? Why do you think they plant them there? Because they want to kill us off. We are no longer needed. They got some new people that they can manipulate. So they're giving them cell phones. They're giving them money. They're giving them housing. They're kicking the black people out of housing and putting them in there, and they don't have to pay nothing. I'm telling you, we got to wake up. We have to realize that we're in a very consequential, because if we vote this woman in, she's a Marxist. She believes in what's that? Communism. She said, listen, they were talking about health care. And she was saying she wanted to do away with any private health care. And he said, well, what are people going to do that they have private care? She said, they'll figure it out. In other words, she wants everybody to depend on the government. She wants to take your guns, because if you have a gun, that means you can resist the government. Black people, wake up. They want your guns. They want the streets full of chaos. They want all that confusion that you see. Why? Because wherever there's chaos, Satan can work. Satan cannot work in order. He works better when chaos. He works better when there's problems. The son of perdition needs chaos so he can come and fix the problems. With his solutions are bondages. Wake up, church. Wake up, black people. Wake up, America. Wake up and realize that Donald J. Trump, God sent him here to help us. And I know black people say, well, he's a cool and he's a that. Listen, I ain't none of that. Okay, I am a black man raised up in the 60s and the 70s. I've been through all that foolishness, the racism. I know the difference. This is a different time, a different season. It's a time for us to vote for the right person. Donald Trump want to make America great again. That's it. Oh, what is great? Well, again, going back to slavery. No, he don't want to make America great in that way. Remember, it's the Republicans that fought to free the slaves. The Democrats fought to keep them in bondage. They couldn't keep them in bondage, so they created welfare, so they can control you through economic control. So you won't go out and start a business and become a capitalist and become wealthy through your own business and ideas. Wake up, black people. Wake up, my people. Let's get this thing right this time. Forget about what color she is. She's not black, first of all, but even if she was black, it don't matter. If she was black as me and I'm black, and I'm that stupid to say, to do and believe the things she believes, you shouldn't vote for me. But this woman don't stand for nothing that's godly. Now here's a question I'm going to get off because I got to get in here. What religion is she? Who does she believe? Is she Buddhist? Is she Hindu? Is she atheist? What is she? Do you know? Every other politician had to either lie, pretend like they were something, or profess who they were. This woman, we don't know who she is, what she is, or nothing. All we know is she pretending to be black. She talk black when she's around black people. She talk another way when she's around another people. She changes her policies like water. You ask her a question, okay, what are you going to do to change the economical situation in America? Well, you know, I was raised up in a middle-class family. And what does that got to do with changing the economics of America? You ask her any question, she come up with a story that has nothing to do with the answer. She don't have a policy. She want to pre-tax people. In other words, money that you possibly could make, she want to tax it in advance. If you don't make it, now what are you going to do? It's just a stupid policy. Everything that woman come out of her mouth is stupid. What has been could be, and, you know, burdened by what has been. I'm burdened now, I'm not burdened. And all this flip, flop, flip, flip. Listen, stop watching CNN, MSNBC. First thing you need to do, get delivered. Stop watching the social media platforms that's full of all that propaganda. Open out, and I don't even like Google, but Google this stuff. Find out what she believes. Find out, do some research about Donald Trump. You still have time to wake up. The election is not till November. God bless you. I love you. I know some of y'all probably never talk to me again. That's all right. Bye. But I'm telling you, we need to wake up. Those of you that have an ear, let them hear. Those that have an ear, let them hear. Those that want to hear the truth, open up your ears and hear what the Lord is saying. This is a consequential, it's a very important election. You have to vote right this time. We can't play this time, because if we don't vote right this time and she mess around and get in there, we'll be in a war. Look at, when Donald Trump, we had no wars. We had no wars nowhere. Now we in three. We in proxy in 2 wars and trying to cause a world war. If she can cause a world war, she'll do it. Why? Because that's how they make money through war. They make all kind of money. I don't got time. I got to go. But look it up. Research it. Think about it. Wake up. Get right, church. Let's go home. Talk to you later. Pastor Tyrone.